You have moved to the UK, but then reality hits, you have no credit history. This means that some landlords could be rejecting your application even if you have cash. It could also mean that you could probably not get car on finance. Now, in today's video, I'll be telling you how you can build your credit score from zero to a strong score. I'll be telling you the mistakes to avoid and everything you need to know about building a strong credit score in the UK. I'm Ore, and on this channel, I talk about Christian lifestyle, I talk about faith, I talk about relationship, and I also share content on how immigrants can thrive in the UK. If this is the type of content that you like, the type of content that you enjoy, please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel this very moment, like this video, and share with anyone you think will benefit from this video. Now let's go straight into it. First things first, what is a credit score and why does it matter? In the UK, your credit score is basically your financial reputation. It is what lenders use to decide if they can trust you with money. A good score means easier approval for housing, better deals on car finance, lower insurance costs, and even job opportunities. Yes, some employers check your credit history. Now, here's the tricky part. When you first arrive in the UK, you don't have a credit history. You start from zero. That's why so many immigrants struggle with simple things like getting a mobile contract or renting an apartment. How do you go from zero to a good credit score? Let me break it down. Quick story. When I moved here, I thought having money in my account was enough, but I was wrong. That's when I realized the UK system wants to see a pattern of responsible financial behavior. If you're new here and wondering why you're getting rejected, don't feel bad. It's the system, not you. The good news is you can fix it. Now, what are the step-by-step guides to build your credit score? Yeah, 8 powerful steps you need to follow to build your credit as an immigrant in the UK. The first thing you need to do is to register your address. Make sure all your bills and accounts have the same address. If your bank has one address and your utility has another, that can cause problems. 2. Get on the electoral roll. If you have a settled status or ILR, you probably just have a residence permit in the UK, then register for electoral roll. If you are not eligible, don't worry. Skip to the next step. The next step is to open a UK bank account. Make sure that your details match your ID exactly. Make sure that you have no spelling mistakes there. Now, the next step is to get a credit builder card. You can start with cards like Aqua or Capital One. These are good cards for beginners. Use them for small purchases like groceries and make sure that you pay off the full balance every month. Never max it out. Keep your usage below 30%. For instance, if your limit is £200, don't spend more than £60 monthly and make sure that you clear off the full balance. You necessarily do not need a credit card to build your credit history in the UK. You can also build your credit score by setting up a direct debit. And basically, this just means that it will help you pay up your bills on time. And automating the payments is the easiest way to avoid missing a bill. Now, step 6, check your credit reports. You can sign up for free tools like ClearScore or Credit Karma. They will show your credit score and what is bringing it down. Step 7, you want to avoid making multiple applications. Now, every time you apply for credit, it leaves a mark. Step 8, you need to be consistent. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Most people start seeing results within 3 to 6 months if they follow these steps. Which of these steps will you start first? Tell me in the comments. Now, if you have already made mistakes, don't panic. I'll tell you how to fix bad credit score and boost your score faster. The first thing you want to do is to make sure that you pay your bills on time. Make sure that you pay any missed bills immediately. Avoid payday loans. They are red flags. Use your credit card for small recurring payments and then pay them off on time. You also want to make sure that you keep old accounts open if possible. Long history helps your credit score. There are some mistakes I've seen immigrants make with credit in the UK. The first mistake is not registering on the electoral roll. If eligible, you should register on the electoral roll. Being on the roll gives your score a major boost. Many people skip this step. Number 2, not updating address after moving. Old addresses cause mismatches on credit reports. This is a big red flag for lenders. Number 3, ignoring credit reports. Some people never check their credit files, so they miss errors that could be easily corrected. So make sure that you check your credit report. I've provided some tools in the description that you can use to check your credit report. And this report would basically tell you what errors you are making that's bringing your credit score down. 4 is applying for too much credit too quickly. Multiple application in a short time make you look desperate to lenders. You want to watch out on this. Number 5, maxing out your card. If you're spending up to your limit, this signals financial stress. So you want to keep usage below 30% of your limit. Number 6, making or missing late payments. Even one missed payment can damage your score for up to 6 years. One thing I do is to make sure that I set direct debit so that way I don't miss any payments. Number 7, closing old credit accounts too soon. This shortens your credit history, which lowers your score. So don't close old credit accounts too soon. Number 8, ignoring utility bills and phone contracts. These are simple ways to build your credit. So make sure that you don't ignore your utility bills and you pay them on time. Number 9, using payday loans. Payday loan can destroy your credit profile. Lenders see it as high-risk behavior. Now, the last one, not building credit at all. Some people avoid credit completely because they fear debt. Honestly, that was one angle I stayed on because I'm not used to the credit system in the UK, especially coming from Nigeria. We don't rely so much on credit system in Nigeria. So when I came to the UK, it was more like a shock to me that people actually live on credit. That's what mistake immigrants make, right? Trying to avoid the credit system completely. But in the UK, having no credit history can just be as bad as having bad credit. Try to have a credit history. You don't necessarily have to gather all the credit cards to have a credit history. Like I said, you can just basically start from your account, fixing a direct debit on your account. They can read through your bank statement and see that you pay your rent, your utility in time. Building a strong credit score is more important than ever. In 2025, lenders are being even stricter with affordability checks because of the rising cost of living. Start now and don't wait. If this video helped you, hit like and subscribe. Also, check in the description. I've linked free credit score tools and resources for you. See you in the next one. Bye.